So if you're looking for some really easy and really fun Christmas guitar songs to learn, you've come to the right place. In this video, we're going to be learning 4 really easy Christmas songs that only use open chords. So as I said, all of these songs use just open chords. So we're not using any bar chords here, we're not using any crazy advanced guitar techniques. This is really kind of designed so that anyone can learn this stuff and have some fun with it. The only thing we will be needing is a capo for one of the songs. This lesson is brought to you in partnership today with musicradar.com. So down below in the description there is a link over to the Music Radar website. If you click that link, it'll take you through to an article that I wrote to accompany this video lesson. Inside that article, there's all the information you need about the songs, the chords, and everything we talk about in this video. That's all linked down below. So go and check that out as well, because that is also a great resource to this video lesson. Alright, so the first one we're going to learn is the absolute Christmas classic, that is Jingle Bells. This uses a G chord, a C chord, an A chord, and a D chord. And here's how it sounds in full. So rhythm-wise, I'm keeping this very, very simple. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very straight, like this. But what I am doing with my strumming hand is, instead of playing the full chord on each beat, I'm playing a partial strum on 2 and 4. So on the 1 and 3, I'm strumming the whole chord, and in the 2 and 4, I'm just strumming the lowest few notes. The reason this is useful is it just helps break up the track rhythmically, because it's quite repetitive, so you want to do something to break up that rhythm. If that is too difficult, you can just do the full strums on each beat, and that will also work great. So structure-wise in this, we have the G chord for 4 bars, so that's 4 counts of 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we've got some chord changes. So we're going to the C for 1 bar, back to the G for 1 bar, A for 1 bar, and the D for 1 bar. So it's 4 bars of G, C, G, A, D. That one will just repeat over and over again till the end of the track. The second song we're going to learn is Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano. This uses a C major chord, a D major chord, a G chord, and an E minor chord. Here's how the track sounds in full. So for this one, rhythmically, we're going down, down, up. So we're playing down on the 1 beat and a down and up on the 2. So that's 2 and. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. For this track, we're only staying on each chord for a single bar as well. So it's 1 bar of C. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Then it goes to D for 1 bar, to G for 1 bar, to E minor for 1 bar. And that's as simple as it is. C, D, G, E minor, 1 bar of each chord. That then just repeats over and over again for the remainder of the song. The third track we can learn is the track Silent Night. For this you'll need a G, a D, a C, and an E minor. Here's how the track sounds in full. So this one is actually a slightly different count. This is in a time signature known as 3/4, which means there's 3 beats per bar. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Previously we were counting 4, now we're just counting 3. So rhythm-wise we are still just playing straight, we're playing on every beat, but what we're doing is we're breaking up the strumming hand. So on the 1 beat, we're playing just the lowest note of each chord. So for the G chord that is the low E string. And then on the 2 and 3, we're strumming the higher notes of the chord. So it's 1, 2, 3. So this is the same for every chord, but the only thing you have to remember is when you change chord, the lowest note of the chord changes. So for example, when we're doing the C chord, the lowest note is now the A string. When we do the D chord, the lowest note is the D string. And then when we come to the E minor chord, the lowest note is the low E string as well. So to put this together, we're doing 4 bars of the G chord. So that's 1 bar. 1, 2, 3. We're coming to the D chord for 2 bars. Going back to the G chord for 2 bars. Then we have 2 bars of C followed by 2 bars of G, and that's repeated. Then we go to another 2 bars of D, 2 bars of E minor, then we have 1 bar of G, 1 bar of D, and 2 bars of G to finish. So all together now that's going to be 4 bars of G, 2 bars of D, 2 bars of G, 2 bars of C, 2 bars of G, 2 bars of C, 2 bars of G, 2 bars of D, 2 bars of E minor, 1 bar of G, 1 bar of D, 2 bars of G. So while that sounds like there's a lot going on there, it's not that hard when you actually start to piece it together. If you're struggling to count 3s, just try and think of that rhythm. You can even count that as low, high, high, low, high, high, whatever it takes to get that pulse in your mind. So here's that one together once more. And the final one we're going to learn uses a capo on fret number 2 of the guitar, and this is Last Christmas by Wham. So for this we need a C chord, an A minor, a D minor, and G. And here's how it sounds in full. So you can play this one without the capo, but the capo actually puts it at the original pitch of the studio recordings. If you want to play this in the original key, the capo is essential. So rhythmically for this, we're just doing 1, 2 and, 3, 4 and. So it's a rhythm we've already used in this lesson. That's down, down, up, down, down, up. So it's a downbeat on every single beat with an and, which is the up, on the and of 2 and the and of 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. So to put this one together, we're using the C chord for 2 whole bars. So that's 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Then we're going to the A minor chord. Which is also 2 bars. Then we're coming to the D minor chord, which is also 2 bars. And then the G chord, which is also 2 bars. So it's C, A minor, D minor, G, 2 bars on each chord. So there you go, there are 4 really simple Christmas songs that you can learn right away that use very simple open chords. As I said, you can play the last one without the capo if you want to lower the pitch, but if you want to play it at the pitch of the recorded original, you need to have that capo on the 2nd fret. Let me know down below in the comments what your favourite easy Christmas songs are, and don't forget to check out the link to the Music Radar website where you can find the lesson resource for this, which will give you all the information you need to know about everything that we've talked about. While you're down there leaving a comment, don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching.